Good morning, my friends. How are you? Welcome. How are you? Got more than I did a good portion yesterday, and then I washed more laundry. I washed more smaller, smaller bits of clothes, and now I have more smaller ones to do, and it feels way bigger. So I'm gonna try. And what does this do? Do try and do. This is smarter. This is smarter, right? Do smarter. Smarter. Do try. I don't know. We'll this future. We'll find it. We'll see it. We'll find the answers. So I got this from a discount outlet. It's no association whatsoever with Harry Potter Patron. Yeah, it's just coffee. It's got a handle. So when my life goes to crap, I got a handle on it. It's got the top, so it's less likely to make a bigger mess than I am willing to clean up. And it's glass, so it's not metal. I simply lost my cup at the library, so I have to go back to the library. I have to run errands and do things. I don't want to. Put it done. Okay. Going to. This is the mechanic. So start. Okay, so we're gonna start. Start. I tell myself. Tell me. Start. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Well, this I can't do anything with this folding laundry. So what I do is I have a box. I have a box. That's this room. So I have a box. Yeah, box. I know how to spell box. B-O-X. I can spell box. I can spell it. Yes, I can. So I have a box that I have upstairs with just all the socks in them, and the kids just grab them and go. They may or may not have pairs. My kids aren't worried about pairs. My youngest is. This is a. How do you say toy? That's toy. Toy? This is play. So this would be toy, right? My kids toy. There you go. So Great and Powerful has a toy, and that needs to go upstairs. Oh, I should have put it in there. Or there. There's a toy box. There's another box. So how do you say box? Because this is room. So how do you say box? Anyways, so a lot of the socks go there, but these nice ones that are long and paired, my treble, they're gonna put it in their drawers. So yeah. So this goes in the box upstairs. I should probably put them in a section so that they go in the box upstairs. Oh. This weekend, I want to get more mushrooms. So been growing mushrooms. I gotta show them off. And I think I've been screwing them up with what I'm doing or how I'm doing them. This one, can I reach? I can reach. I'm lazy. So, 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 how many times can I say so? So, like, oh my gosh. It annoys me when other people do it, and here I'm running to that as the default. It tells you how much exposure I'm echolating this. In these cases, I haven't been the one explaining. I don't know what I so this one is too big for my youngest, so I'm thinking about taking like a penny. It's got they've got squirts. So I'm thinking about taking a penny or a dime. Dime is small. So it just needs to be brought in. So I'm thinking about taking and making cute little buttons because I don't want to sew on a strap with a button to inch these. If I put in, yeah. So I'm going to the fastest way, I think, would be to take a dime, put it in, and put in a rubber band or those cute little hair ties, and that would tie off this cute little section on each side. And I have a hypothesis. That wasn't a sign. I don't know what that was. Okay, so the hypothesis that will make it so that it'll fit. This is a size bigger. Oh, they were $3. What I do is I go shopping at Walmart. I would love to support locals, except my wallet can't support locals. I feel like I should, but it kind of can't. I threw this in the laundry. Probably shouldn't have been thrown in the laundry. For some reason, it does some sort of damage to the front. It's looking better, but somehow the satin is damaged. Like an oil, maybe? I don't know. And I've washed it and run it through the dryer, so that stain may be stained, in which case I'll probably want to stain it more and stain it, antique it. I will probably try to antique it as a countermeasure for the stain and then sell it as, yeah, I might just stain the whole thing. That way it'll look like the stains will look more natural. I'm going to antique this before I sell this. Let's get into the thing where this is too small for her, but she keeps squeezing herself in. And this one too. It's one of her favorites. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, yes and no. See this one. This is an interesting scent. So I have noticed that some people dirt their shirt, or this lady has been dirtying her shirts so that they look like tie-dye. So I'm thinking I'm going to dirt some stuff and see if that blends the stain or if it just makes the stain stand out more because of the differential points in time. And it'll probably take some time to process and do. But those get hung up. Actually, I could throw them on that chair. Let's see. And those can get hung up and put in the closet. I have more stuff I have to move around so that using the closet makes sense. And now I need to build a dresser out of cardboard for the babies because the babies need clothes. She wants to make more clothes for the babies. So I will have to find patterns for the babies for making baby clothes, and I will get good at them. And then I will see about selling them because I have enough clothes that I can make leftover. People aren't brand new though. It's a sad part is because like I've got recycled, upcycled, and you could tell it's upcycled. Like 100% recycled, upcycled stuff. gonna go find some different colored muds, clays, clay heavy or something. Okay, these are the bigger parts, so I'm gonna go do these. I got my child, I got trouble, not my child, I got trouble, some, hangers. We picked them up at the side of the road. They're what we could afford. For free. And they work, they function, they do what they're supposed to. There are clothes hanging up in the closet, so I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna be snotty and make it look. Though I would like to figure ways of making affordable stuff uniformed, and because these stemmed from, arrange this so that when I undo this, yeah, here we go. So when I undo this, I have so when I unpack it, it's sorted and uniformed in my head. My head dissects things differently, and so I noticed, like, I didn't look up when I was at the library trying to use their scanner, and I was punching in. So I was looking solely on the part that I was punching in my email, because I was sending stuff to me in the email, which is an interesting feature. I was scanning stuff out of the books and to send the email, and then I'm going to put into Canva, and it's for personal use. I'm not selling it. If I sell it, I'd use just like clip art library for other people. But I'm making a project for a little. Oh, to me, he has autism. He okay. Whether or not he's autistic, he's nonverbal. So the more he can communicate, the more uh the less tears, the less crying, the less stress, the less that he's in fight or flight as a younger child. So that the training, it's easier. It doesn't resort to the training, your subconscious training of how you handle stuff and how your body responds physiologically. It's programmed into you from your younger years. So a lot of times when you approach younger years, it's a very dry, rough, sandpaperishly method um, of doing things, of learning how to. I want to. Yeah, this is some of the laundry I didn't realize I didn't put away. I roll the under. So yeah, my clothes. I am not proud of my clothes. I just wear clothes. A lot of people are upset by the fact that my clothes aren't. I wear wigs. I wear whatever until I can't wear it no more. I wear wigs to go cleaning. I'd like to get one of those suits to put on so that I can clean and then take the suit off and still smell good. Fiance is getting particularly dirty on this site, so I'm wondering if he needs a shower tonight. We'll ask him. So a lot of the work that you're receiving, or the work that I've done with the videos, is due to pacing. Like, not pacing back and forth, but seeing whether or not. Huh, I don't want the camera. Let's do better. Go into this one. I hit this button. Taking the amount of energy and trying to make it last throughout the day, the energy that I have to succeed in life, which is nothing. To understand the limits of being able to function in today's society and accommodating. Lots and lots accommodating. Oh, here's the sock buckle. There's more socks, the big long socks. Okay, so we're going to put these here. And we have regular socks. There's lots and lots of regular socks that don't. Yeah, so I work towards better health, and I put my health prioritized, and I'm going to try to teach the kids their health, to take care of their health. And I so desperately need a shower. So I'll go do the grimy cleaning stuff today. I'll try to clean as much as I can. Alright. So organize, clean, get things cleaned. Clean as much as I can. But I've got arts and crafts that I work at, so in school. Cool. So I don't know. I think that's too small to do the too small stuff. Where I put things. Yeah. Or put stuff down. So I'm going to try to learn how to make underwear so I don't have to buy underwear, and I can be to my specifications, where I can get it the way I like it, like the cooking. I get it the way I like it. And he has responded. Adults, I tell you, you're not allowed to be naughty, or as a child. You grow up, we try to get rid of bad behavior. So when we grow up and we don't have a mentor or authoritative person in the constant, we tend to have little outbursts of, what's considered naughty. And probably not appropriate. So, I mean, if you put it in a place where it belongs, where yelling and screaming is fun, like at a concert, like a rock concert, scream, it shows your enjoyment, it shows that you're, like the stuff that they're playing, and it gives them the feedback that they're doing something right with their music. Whereas yelling and screaming at somebody in the store who's just taking too long to check out is inappropriate and wrong because they feel attacked and it does more harm than good. They don't feel good about being yelled at. And that breaks our connections to each other, humans. So, yeah. There's no idea that this message is monkey. Alright. I don't have the phone around anywhere. Or I don't have a clock around here anywhere. Oh, yeah, no, this is, who's this? Alright, this is too small for my travel and too big for the Great Powerful, so I don't know. I don't know why it's at this size. I don't know. I'll just put this someplace. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I have to fill a lot of this up with my youngest as I have put all my spoons in doing their work. Oh, this gets hung up. Okay. That didn't work. This also gets hung up. My drawers. Yeah, I'm not gonna fold things I don't need to fold. Ha ha ha. All this stuff doesn't get folded. Yeah, I don't do more work than I have to if I can avoid it. If I'm too tired. Being tired. Why do we do more work tired than if we're not tired? Same way if you're poor. We were discussing, my fiance and I were discussing. If you're poor, you spend more money than if you're not poor because you can't afford the upfront costs of paying the more upfront. Oh, this is gonna be more money upfront, but it'll pay for itself in the end. I'm sorry, but if I have $3 in my bank account, I am not spending $15 for something. It's just not there. I don't have credit. I don't have a credit card, and I'm not going to put myself in debt. So, yeah. I feel like I should be listening to music while I do this, or being entertained by a show, not being the one to entertain while I do this. I don't want to listen to my thoughts as I'm doing chores, but I'm here as well. This is cute though, even if it's too big, it's still so cute. Alright, so we will make it fit, and then it will grow with it. I had trouble put on a sock the other day. Yesterday. And then it wasn't fitting. We have to buy more. We have socks that fit them. It was just socks that used to fit them before, that they were wearing, that they were stretching out. I can't believe how big their feet have gotten. I want to. I do. I want them to. I want them to be smaller. Oh, it's easy, marketing. But I enjoy the fact that we get through this difficulty of them growing so that the benefits will outweigh this difficulty. Work harder at feeling better. So that these are too small. I think this is just this one. Is the other one so small? I want to try a binder. I'm gonna have to look up. Hold up, binder. These are too small for the kids. I love that I can just take the sex and go, here, have a bunch of socks. It makes so much less work for the day. And, they're there, and the kids can just grab them and go. And I try to make the next to the door station as much as possible. Well, it looks poor right now. It looks not well put together. I noticed through the summer we go through a lot of towels that just come up missing because they'll be in different stages of wash. They'll be dried and not folded, or folded and not put away and washed. Well, not so much washed, but not dried. Not so much that. I've had problems with it's just like they're hanging ready to wash. Look at all these pull-ups. This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I'm sitting here. I'm not putting them all away. Doing this in half an hour. My dad, yeah. So my dad doesn't want me to do as much laundry or take it to the laundry. So thinking about on TikTok of doing a series of welcome to the poor life or new to poor and little tricks and hacks, things that we do, tips and tricks of you know getting things, living life, more affordably. Like things like if you're on food stamps, here's one that they can buy lunch meat and if it's in your budget and it's in you need the lunch meat and you eat the lunch meat, tend to eat lunch meat, it's a thing for you. Some of the lunch meat comes in these resealable containers that you can keep, and then that way you spend less on bags. So if you put them in one of those, plastic may not. This is cute. Plastic may not be the best for most people, but you know, it's your only option. If you were going to put it in a plastic bag in the first place, in a Ziploc, you don't have to put so much stuff in a Ziploc. It's, you know, and it saves you money. And sure, Ziplocs don't cost that much, but it's not so much that the Ziplocs don't cost that much, it's that last little bit attached to the other things that's attached to the other things that are attached to the other expenses. Like the fact that I would spend like $100 on paper towel and Ziploc bags and soap and a month. You know, I spend $100 a month on stocking on groceries, my hardline supplies, Band-Aids, medicine, Tylenol, the aspirin. Uh, it is approving by the fact that we quit getting the like the Sudafed uh, decongestants. And he's not chronically taking those, so it's if you take them chronically, they can cause more problems. They can cause you to be more nasally than if not. Plus, I decreased the amount of dairy and cheese in our diet too. So I don't know if that which one contributes, but that's what we're doing. And he seems to be able to breathe more. He still has problems, but he's able to breathe more, which is the important thing, which is the part of our life that we need. Okay. I don't understand how my child loves this. To me, all I think about is super. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like the cheetah pants and the little coat and the. I don't like when the rich people do it, or the people who have a different sense of fashion do it. But it's not me that's wearing them, so the kid loves it. Probably because it feels fuzzy and the lining feels smooth and it's fluffy. It's probably their preference. I, on the other hand, I'm like, it's so bulky, it's so in the way, and it looks like draping weird animals on your shoulder, on your arms. Uh, but I'm not the one wearing it. Okay, so I swear my kid did. It's not, I swear, I know, I watched my kid go rolling in the dirt. And I have these dingy shirts. And I washed and I dried them, so the stain set. Doesn't smell bad. So I learned I had to wash the washer because nobody else was washing the washer. And it seems oddly redundant, but if you wash the washing machine, your clothes don't smell so bad. And started using less detergent. Like, they recommend this much. I've used about half of that. It's so concentrated. So, like, I'll fill the cup up with water as the washing machine fills, and the cup with the soap at the bottom, and I'll dump out the water, and the soap will still remain on the bottom, though it has bubbled up or suds. I have the kind that has suds, and it goes into, I mean, you could just sit there forever, it feels like, and keep pouring out, and it keeps adding stuff, it keeps adding stuff, so the stuff is very concentrated. And the thing is, I feel as if the soap was infusing itself in the clothing instead of coming out of the clothing and taking the dirt with it. So it was collecting dirt or dinge, believe, when I added too much. I added like the recommended amount. There'll be those cute little indications along the cup for the load size as well, the medium or the large size. So I've gone through less and gotten more laundry soap out of it, and it's super concentrated. This one is a ragadoodle, but this is just uh, it is. It's got paint all over it. It's a play item. We wear our play shirts, or stuff out there. It's in public. It's one of my arts and crafts items. I don't know. A lot of times I've styled my clothes, so I feel better about what I wear, but it's not, oh, I'm striving to look good. Does this look good? I'm like, I feel good, and the clothes that I'm wearing reflect that. It's just that when you look good or your clothes look good on you, I've strived to make that a consequence or a symptom. It's not really symptom. Sounds like when it's a consequence or a result of just feeling good and just looking good because I feel good. Oh my gosh, this is all I got left. I don't want to open the dryer. I don't want to know what's in the dryer. This is all I got. Yeah. So I've been improving, and it's improves. And some clothes I just this way per day. I enjoy the clothes that I wear, and that's yeah, it smells better. Yep. So I noticed the different changes. I've also using the Nuffa Field. I'm out of the borax. I'm out of the bath salts or the episalts that soften the water for me. Because of where I live, it was probably hard water issues, and so I would use the. So these clothes aren't fluffy, but they are soft and they are pliable. They move. When they get more stiff, they're coming out stiff like I hadn't washed them before. And it's like I add soap, I do all the stuff, and it's not a high efficiency washer. So, like, what am I supposed to do with the fact that I don't have a high efficiency washer or dryer? How am I supposed to get my clothes as clean as everybody else is getting their clothes so that my children have some sort of dignity? But it is improving the quality of my clothes. They're not there to where, they look brand new. And so I just work with parts of the clothes. And I try to use each bit up, even the stained ones. I try to make rags, throwaway rags or something like that. So I have arts and crafts to do today. And clothes might be on it. Hmm. Yeah, so now I have to put all these clothes away. I'm not happy. Is this one? What size is this? I thought this was the size for. Yeah, this is the size. This is the ones that fit. These are those ones that fit. Or these the. Are these the four? The six. No, these are the bigger ones. Those also fit. I think. It's the 4, size 4s. I'm like, oh, I should get the size 4. Nope, these are the nice big ones. Okay. I know. I'm trying. My face needs washed. Should probably do a morning routine video. I'll record it with my phone, put it on, try to get it, and then try to get the editing. I'm going to try to edit my edit my videos. That's harder to do than this. Alright, so I'm gonna have one more second. So if it didn't have wrinkles in it, it does now. So let us see what we have. Oh, these are stretched, thin holes in them. Oh, this is better. It was dingier and dirtier, and now it's better. There's still some stains. So I might make some aprons with pockets on it so that the kids have pockets wherever they go, and it's easier to carry than a bag. And then I also want to create sleeves or like a towel to hang that they can wipe their hands off on, because children tend to wipe it all over the clothes to wipe the texture, the feel, something dirty, and they can't just go run to the sink every 5 seconds. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, just clean the altar today. I don't know where all this dirt comes from. Dirt manifests itself in my house. To wipe it in, like, you don't touch it, you don't go anywhere near it, and it's not just like dust. It's like, where does dust come from? Where does that grime come from in the kitchen and stuff? The air, and like, I'm gonna have to get an air purifier and a bark for clean water to take places and to do things and to clean the water the gray water. I was thinking how to take care of paint. And I have some hypotheses. Like, I want to take and mix paint into concrete little bricks and make cute little bricks to build pathways and little mini walls around my garden and my herb bed, so it looks like my herbs and spices and wildflowers are in my yard intentionally. So I kind of want to slip that in there. And then so I was thinking, like, mixing leftover paint. Like, when I paint and I do things, I don't really want to mix them into the ground or into the water or into, like, down the sink or things like that to properly dispose of paint. I want to properly dispose of paint, and I want to try it out or something, and as best I can. I was trying to think how I could do that and what's the best way to do those types of things. But my basket is folded. Enough, good enough. GED, good enough. Darn it. Damn it. Basically. So my clothes are folded and ready to be hung. And now I have to do the struggle of putting them away. And it took me 45 minutes to do this. And to finish my coffee. It takes me an hour to finish my coffee. Okay. So I need an hour a day of just random phrases, words, crap, to do stuff. Just to get it out. Because if I don't get the video out, my imagination and my thoughts and the things that I think about and have to do and want to get out, come out in random, inappropriate places that distract me from having to give my children attention. Yeah. So I am off to go do more chores and do kitchen stuff and I need to take care of me though before the kids get up. The kids tend to get up around now. And if they're not up, I may have time to go get dressed, get washed up, and get things already ready for my day. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to move. I just want to sit here and watch weird YouTube channels. But then I don't feel put together for the day or prepared for the day or available for the day like I did. So I'm gonna go wash my face, try not to smell like a rotted human. It is a bit bulky, but this should fit in cup holders to go. If I put this here where I can't reach it while I get up and do stuff, then yeah. So I'm going to make things new again. And that is what I am going to work on, is cleaning and getting things nice to the way that I like them. Functional and then beautiful. It's the important part. Yes. Alright. This is 90% is good enough for right now. I need one of those little thingies where the cord's right. I did not pick it back. I had something else as the lock screen and that, and I had it, and then I updated the phone, and then it's gone. Weird stuff now. So I have everything already ready, I think. I will see you guys tomorrow. Normally I rest, but I'm trying to get the algorithm to notice that I'm actually putting work in. And then I'm going to, yeah, put some work in to this stuff. Yeah. I know I haven't gotten the other stuff that I want done, and it makes me feel guilty, like I shouldn't move on to this project until that project is done. I'm not good enough to work on that project because this project isn't done. But I kind of just want to do this and see where the chips may fall. But yeah, love you. Love you guys. Love you. Love you. Love you. And until next we meet again, hope you do well. Hope you well.